going to be a fun time, hopefully, for you guys along the road. Probably going to be a long video because I'm going to be speaking about the cleats and how the comfort is and what the story is about them, what the color is, blah, 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 stuff about them. And so, yeah, let's get on with the video. Let me push that up a little bit so you can see Ronaldo. Okay, so first boot on the list, without further ado, is the first ever real cleat that was actually on the market that people wore, like Messi. And here, the Volt yellow, red, and purple Messi F50, I guess, kind of cleats. Now, these are the cheapest version in their model. The boot is very nice and comfortable, very comfortable, and very high vis, like very. I looked like a traffic guard wearing these on my feet. But they're very comfortable. I recommend getting these. And the sole plate is relatively flexible, which isn't really a good thing, but, you know, still, it's all right. I love these cleats. They were the first ever cleats that actually people wore in the professional game. And, you know, I really like these, so on to the next ones. Next cleats were my first pair of Nikes that I've ever had. And these. So these are the Nike Mercurial Vapor 9, Vapor 8, something like that. So yeah, these were worn by Cristiano Ronaldo sometimes, I guess, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, these are really nice because they're kind of like a green-black kind of, you know. And Volt yellow really stands out, and the blue on the back and the yellow and then the Mercurial sign. It's just a really nice boot all around, like the colors and stuff. The sole plate is not flexible, which is a good thing because it helps for the lockdown and helps you run properly and stuff. So these are really narrow because, you know, Nike cleats are relatively narrow unless you get Tiempos, which hadn't come out yet at this time, and there was still CTR 360, something like that. And the Predators range obviously was out still, so that was a wide option for Adidas, and we'll get onto those boots later. So I really like the synthetic upper on this because it kind of feels like leather a little bit, but it's not as soft as leather. But still, these boots were really kind of comfortable. Yeah, relatively comfortable, not as comfortable as I would like, but still a great boot, and I performed well in them, so I can't complain. So, on to the next boot. Next boot is the first pair of Predators and the last pair of Predators that I currently have, because the Predator line shut down completely in 2014 or 2015. I can't remember. But they brought back a new one, which was good because they were remakes. But anyway, these cleats were the Predators, like the Predator something, I don't know. Really, they were nice cleat. Again, they were made by the same, they're the lowest model. Those cleats in the Nike cleats that I just went by, the Mercurials, they were the middle model in their line, I guess. Maybe probably the lowest because they were kids. So anyway, these were the lowest model, lowest, you know, quality, I guess, but they were still high quality. The sole plate is flexible, which isn't really a good thing. We'll get on to the evolution of the Adidas sole plates later. And they were made out of the same fabric as my first cleats that I showed you, so they were obviously really comfortable, very wide fitting, which is good for people who have wide feet, because then they can actually fit into them. So yeah, these cleats were overall very nice. White, orange, and black with the white stripes on the back. Predator sign. I really like these. Very, very comfortable. And again, the synthetic on these uppers, they kind of feel like leather, but they're not leather. Probably Kanglite of some sort, but not really Kanglite. So yeah, these cleats were really nice for me, and I liked them a lot. So let's get on to the next ones. So the next ones were a doozy, okay? These would ultimately come in third place on my list of most stylish cleats that I have. Top 3 stylish in this whole collection of cleats that I'm doing for you guys. So here they are. Boom. Gold and hyper yellow hypervenoms that Neymar wore in the World Cup quarterfinals before he got hurt and while he got hurt, like where he fractured his vertebrae in his back by someone kneeing into the back of him. Yeah, it was very violent. I didn't really like that when it happened. So these were made like for Neymar's touch of gold, I guess, maybe. I don't know what it was about. I think it was because he used to spray paint his boots gold. And the sole plate is very stiff, which is a good thing because it helps for lockdown. And they have laces too. So yes, I really like the honeycomb upper. As you can see, it's like dotted and stuff. And I can remember these being pretty narrow, not as narrow as the Mercurials, but still relatively narrow, and they were very comfortable. So yes, very, very comfortable. On to the next pair. These were really nice overall. I love them. On to the next pair of cleats that I have in my collection. Unfortunately, I couldn't find all of them because some of them were lost in like our house or something, and some of them were like given to other people. Need to wipe the dirt off my desk. Or Dad's desk. Oh, sorry. So yeah, sorry guys, I couldn't find all of them. So believe me, this is not nearly as much as I used to have. Only probably the special ones that I kept, I guess. So next pair, jumping straight over. Wait, hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. All right, got my boots. So Nike to Nike, third to second in my most stylish list are the stunning Hypervenoms. I think they're the version 2 because of the upper, it's not honeycomb anymore. And obviously big difference is they have a collar now. So these boots were the second most stylish boots on my list. Actually, no, they're first, I think, on my list. They're first on my list, jumping from third to first. Same brand, Hypervenom, Nike. Very nice collar. The collar doesn't really do much for you unless it keeps your ankle support and from your ankle like sliding this way so it breaks. So I guess it helps for lockdown purposes too, especially with the laces. I love the bronze colorway. Bronze, white, and black with the shatter effect on the sole plate. The sole plate's stiff, which again helps very much in the sense of lockdown, and laces help for the lockdown too. But fit-wise, very narrow, very uncomfortable. Well, not very uncomfortable. They were uncomfortable, I guess. Slightly uncomfortable because they gave you blisters with the heel counter in the back here. Also, they were very hard to get on, and they were very narrow and tight-fitting. So if you have a wide foot, I would not recommend these. Anyway, yeah, so that's it for these boots. I had a lot to say for these because these were the most technical, like, enhanced, energy enhanced, like, technically enhanced boots because of all the lockdown and the collar and stuff, all the advancements in these from the last ones. So yeah, these are overall very stylish. First place in the stylish, but slightly uncomfortable. So on to the next cleats. Next are these over here. Hold on, I'm getting them now. All right, got them. Okay. So these cleats, oh my, look, they're just absolutely stunning looking. They didn't make it on my list. Probably about a 4th or a 5th, maybe on to the, yeah. So these are the silver and blue Messi Pure Agility 16 plus. These are the high-end cleats in the brand. So those hypervenoms that I just showed you, those were top-end kids. These are top-end kids. The hypervenoms that I showed you before that, the gold and yellow ones, those were the kids' versions, not the top-end, probably the cheapest version. So anyway, talking about these were very, very comfortable for the way they looked. They looked really uncomfortable, but they weren't. They started to give me blisters, but then I put tape on the back of my feet, so that made it better. No blisters anymore, even if I wore them without tape. So, yeah, talking about these, the fit was very nice. Not as narrow as the hypervenoms, which is good. And the cool feature about these, the stiff plate, the sole plate was sparkly here, like, you know, shiny, reflective, but it flaked off over time, which was a slight iffy with it. But the sole plate was stiff, which is a good thing because it holds the lockdown in. And the cool thing about these, the laces are actually in between the cover of these, as you can see. So that was pretty cool. And you were supposed to stick the laces in here, but it added for like a bump here. So whenever you struck the ball, it kind of hurt because they dug into your foot. But overall, love the design. Orange on the back, nice. Messi wore these, top end cleats. Overall, love the fit, very comfortable, very wider than I thought they were going to be. So yeah, these are very nice. Love these. On to the next cleat. Next cleat I'm going to be showing you are a bit of a weird one. Hold on, let me get the screen back to where it was. There we are. Anyway, so basically these are the Messi 16 plus pure agility cleats. Same thing as my other ones, same features, sparkly sole plate. You know, that started flaking off a little bit. And, you know, these were very nice. I love these. Like, same thing as the other ones too. Just same features, not as wide, not as narrow as I thought they were going to be. And overall, I love these cleats. Same features, same things. I don't really have to talk about them. I love the colorway. The sparkly green, highlighter green with the gray and the silver on the sides looked really nice. And also, the ones that I showed you before these were also, they had a little bit of black with the Adidas stripe. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Here they are. The black Adidas stripe on the side here. See that? Yeah, that's in a little extra bit that I'll show for you. Yeah, anyway, these, I love this sole plate. The sole plate I liked because it didn't flake off as much as the other ones did. Very stiff, helps the lockdown again. Not anything different. Anyways, back to the colorway. I love the colorway because of these green speckles and the gray. They just look really nice together. It's one of those, you know, little kind of like colors that you never knew would go together well, but they do. They do. The dark gray and the green go very well. And the gradient effect, as you can see, the little gradient effect right here with the green and the gray. It just looks overall very nice cleats. Same as the other ones. That's why I got them, because I love these so much. Next cleat. Sadly, we have to go away from those. Now, coming on to these. Now, these rank second in my style list. Okay? So these take the silver medal, and here they are. Whoa. Boom. Okay, so these are the Ace 17 Plus Pure Control, I think they are. And these are the top-end kid model for them. I love these cleats, the style. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about them. So, no laces, obviously, which is very unusual. The fit's relatively narrow. So, if you have white feet, I don't recommend you getting these because they're very narrow, kind of. Not really as narrow as hypervenoms, but still relatively narrow. So if you have wide feet, I still don't recommend you getting these. So obviously sole plate, it's stiff, which I like because of the lockdown, and you need the lockdown because there's no laces and you can't control the fit. So I recommend, if you have narrow feet, try going to the store first before you get these, because you need to try on the right size before you get these, because you can't control the fit even if you get these in like a tighter size, because you can't like do the laces and stuff. So about the colorway, I love the colorway. They have a little collar here, which is pretty cool. Like this little collar helps you get it in. So the blue and black and the pink. So the blue and the black make the pink really pop. And again with the speckly paint, but this didn't flake off as much because I wasn't running around in like pounding on these too much. Because if it was on the sole plate, I'm sure it would be fading. Same sole plate as the 16 plus Messi's, I guess you can call them. Still a very nice boot, lighter than normal because of the laces, no laces. Anyway, love these cleats. Very stylish, very nice, very narrow. I like the comfort. They gave me blisters a little bit, but if you don't already, you should put tape on your feet if you get blisters from soccer cleats. That helps a ton, especially if you can't afford another soccer cleat at the moment. Just get tape from Dick's, I guess, and then, yeah, get these. So, I love these cleats a lot. Next, on to the final pair of cleats in this section that I'm doing. And these are the current cleats that I'm wearing right now. Actually, I wore these in a game yesterday in St. Augustine. That's why we went. And here, these are the new 17.3 Nemesis Messi's. So Messi wears these in the laces, but these are the kid versions, and these are the kind of like, these are the worst kids versions, because Adidas, they have 3 versions for kids. The top end version for the Nemesis has no laces, like they're just this but without the laces. And then the 17.2, right? 17.2, I think it's 17.2. No, 17.1, because the 17 plus are the ones without the laces. 17.1 is the ones with the laces, but they have a little bit better quality and a little bit better sole plate. And also, cool thing about these Nemesis cleats is that they actually have tape, but unfortunately mine are the cheap versions, so they don't have tape. They're just kind of like painted on, I guess, but fake tape. But they have one line of fake or real tape here. They're called torsion tape, and I guess they help control the fit a little bit more, especially without the laces. So if you get the lace 17.1 version, most likely they will have tape all across here, and it'll be really cool. It's actually really cool, the version with the torsion tape. And so mine, talking about the colorway, I like the colorway a lot. Obviously, the sole plate is not as stiff as the higher end versions because they're not made with as much quality. And this is what I would like Adidas to do better, is make their kids' cleats, especially the ones that are the cheapest, with more quality. Because right now the quality of this cleat is very, I don't like the quality. But the comfort is top class with these. Comfort, very nice, very comfortable. And they're already really flexible, really, which means you can break these in fast, which is good. I love the colorway, black, white, yellow. It makes the Volt pop out really, really nice. Sole plate, new sole plate for the Messi agility. Very comfortable. They're wider than normal, than I thought they were going to be again. So yeah, I really like these cleats. Currently I'm wearing these as my go-tos. I'm getting a pair of cleats next, probably in a couple weeks from now. I'll probably show you guys them. And yeah, so that's it for my cleats part of this section. Now on to the footsoles. So if you don't know what footsoles are basically, if you have cleats like this and you're playing like in the streets, why would you play with these? Because they have studs, and you could slip or you could wear the studs out, kind of like that, so you'd ruin the cleat basically. So basically the footsoles are are studless football boots, basically. Yeah. So I'm going to be going from first futsalls that I have in my collection. Unfortunately, I was not able to find as much of the futsalls as I had before because, you know, some of them got lost, as I said, with the cleats. So, yeah, I will do that now for you. So, the first futsalls that I have in this current collection that I remember having beforehand was these. So, these are the Magista Proximo X. I think that's what they're called, and they're Magistas, but they're like kind of like a leather feeling kind of thing, and these are really cool because the honeycomb pops out, but it's not quite honeycomb. And the sole plate, see the sole plate's flat. It's stretchy because it's rubber, but that's fine with the Magistas because, well, with the futsalls because lockdown isn't as big of a factor as it is on most soccer, like football boots, soccer cleats, I guess. And so I really like the colorway, all black, and then the little a metallic swish there. And I got these at Sports Authority before they shut down. And yeah, very comfortable, wide fitting, I'd say, pretty wide fitting, yeah. So overall, I like these a lot. And yeah, on to the next ones. So the ones I got after them were, in fact, I got a Dick's. So their rival store, I got them at, I got those a long time ago. The ones that I just showed you, the Magista X boots. And these are the ones that I got. So these are the Nike Tiempo. I think they're called Tiempo. They're not Tiempo X, I think. They're just Tiempos, but they're just futsalls. These are the cheapest version that they have for kids. Just picture this in a cleat version, but without the cleats, futsal. Yeah, so cheapest kids version. The Magista X were those were the only version that they made for kids, so I can't say that they were the cheapest because they're the only ones. So quality-wise, very nice. The upper feels like leather, but I don't think it is because it's kids and they're cheap. The cheap version of kids is not leather. So it's probably Kangalite, actually. These are actually called the Tiempo X. Sorry, I said Tiempo, but they're actually called the Tiempo X. So yeah, I really like the design on these. Sky blue with the Nike swoosh and the black. And then the gum sole, of course, the white sole plate on those, on the Magista X. And also there's a bit of volt on the Magista X that I didn't know. Really like these boots. Very comfortable, very wide fitting because, you know, they're kind of leather, so they stretch while you wear them. If you have wide feet, I recommend these because they stretch with your feet. And yeah, so I really like these a lot. Again, the sole plates flexible because it's rubber, but that's all right for futsalls. So yeah, on to the next pair that I received were these bad boys. Now these are like the real deal. So these are called the Adidas 17.3 Tech Fit non-marking sole, I guess. They're the X, I think, right? The X 17.3 Tech Fit collar kind of boots, futsal shoes. Anyways, I really like these a lot because, as you can see, they have no tongue, and they have just this Tech Fit collar that I showed you with the 16 plus Adidas shoes. These, but they're just another version. So yeah. Anyway, these are really nice. They have laces so you can control the fit, and they're flexible. And they're fabric. They're not leather. Like, they're not leather feeling like Nike. They're fabric, kind of. And I like the design, the dotted kind of design, and the aqua blue Adidas logo, and then inside, very comfortable. I wouldn't say they're wide fitting though. They're narrow fitting and pretty comfortable, actually. Not the most comfortable, but you could do with them if you have narrow feet, and they're pretty comfortable actually. So yeah, like the design. Again, the sole plate is flexible, but it's not as flexible as the Nikes. That's probably because I've been wearing the Nikes for so long, and these I just got a couple months ago. So yeah, I really like these a lot. And on to the next and final ones. Now, these are a bit of an interesting one. So these I basically got a couple days ago from my sister because she gave them to me and she won't wear them anymore, and they're still kind of a neutral color, like unisex kind of thing. So I like the design on them. My sister barely ever wore these. Like, she wore them once or twice, and she gave them to me after like 2 years. So these are the Mercurial, I think they're called Mercurial X, something like that. But anyway, they're size 5, I believe. Yeah, no, they're a size 6, but these are, I think they're women's, I'm not sure. But they're kind of neutral, so I took them. I haven't worn them yet. I like these. I guess the colorway I'm not really hot about, but the comfort is the real factor here. So the colorway is this kind of like peach mango kind of thing with the silver Nike swoosh and the Nike swoosh on the side. And the inside is light blue with the black. And the sole plate is black with the blue. So they're not as flexible as I thought they would be because they're Nikes. And the Nikes are usually flexible, but then again, my sister never really wore these. So I guess maybe that's why. So yeah, they're narrow foot, definitely. So that's one of the reasons why she couldn't wear them, because she has wide feet and these are very narrow. So yeah, I kind of like the design, the material on the back. I just took these because, you know, they're another one to add in my collection, and hopefully I'll wear these in the future. So they're pretty comfortable as of what I'm told. Actually, let me slip them on right now. Yeah, all right. So they're pretty comfortable. Narrow-footed, obviously, and yeah. So I like these, and that's it. So guys, that's it for the boots and the futsal's haul kind of thing that I have. Those are all my cleats and stuff. So yeah, that's it, and have a good rest of your day. Hope you like this, and goodbye.